Welcome, welcome everybody. Um, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about pain. We all know it. We all felt it, seen it. We are all aware of it. But today, I just want to emphasize more on what pain really does to the human. What pain really is. Not just physically, not just mentally, but overall pain. So, from my experiences, pain has been more of a weapon rather than just a feeling. Pain has been within me so many times, and I have came across it so many times, and it just made me question like where the source of all of this pain comes from. And I've done some thinking, and pain doesn't just come from one thing. It comes from many different things. Now, first, we're going to talk about physical pain, which there isn't much to talk about. I mean, it's easy to understand, right? You know, you fall down and you get hurt and you feel pain, or you bump your head, or someone hurts you, or it's just pain. It's the nerves in our body responding to any negative effects, whether that be if you're sick or anything like that. But surprisingly, physical pain correlates to mental pain. And if I were to debate on which one is worse, physical or mental pain, I would say that mental pain is far worse to any physical pain a human can endure. Let me emphasize more on that. Let me explain why I think that is. Because physical pain sucks, don't get me wrong. But physical pain can also translate directly to mental pain. Anything, well, not anything. A lot of the physical pain we experience throughout our lives can be mentally painful as well. Today, I really want to go more into mental pain rather than physical pain. And I can go on and on about mental pain because this is a big subject to cover. Mental pain can come from quite literally anything. You think too much about something, or something happened and it's there now, and there's so much to go off of with mental pain. And it's just so crazy because our emotions can really control what we do and don't do. Enough mental pain can stop us from doing anything that we would normally want to do. And unfortunately, mental pain can get so bad to the point where you wouldn't even want to do anything. Anything so much so to the point where you want to do nothing. You want to be nothing. You want to take yourself out of this world because it can get really, really bad. So, let me talk about why I decided to randomly make this video. For one, I haven't uploaded on this channel in a long time. And a reason for that is because I haven't really thought about uploading on this channel recently, but because right now I'm in such a interesting state of mind within the range of pain, within the subject of pain, just wanted to come on here and talk about it. And I know nobody really is watching this video. Maybe somebody will watch this video, but I'm going to make it anyway. So, mental pain. Right now, I'm dealing with a situation with another person, and it's causing me an incomprehensible amount of pain right now. I'm in so much pain. I'm like suffering from it so much. I've never experienced this much pain ever in my entire life. And so instead of sitting in the ocean of pain, instead of becoming a sponge just to soak in all of these things that happen, I am trying to decide on what can I do better than to just sit here and sit in the pain. And I know it's not just as simple as, woof, you can just make it go away. Because you can't. You can't just make any type of pain go away. What can you do about it? What could you do about all of this pain? It's just there, right? And the way I see it is, it might just be there. You might be in a whole bunch of pain, because I know I surely am. But there's one thing that you can do other than just be in pain. You can press forward, you can go on. And that is easier said than done, especially when you're in pain. But it is possible. It is so possible. And sometimes you have to make sacrifices. I'm not going to go into detail about the situation I'm in right now. All I can say is that temptation is one of the strongest mental battles we can ever experience. You can't decide if you want to get up out your bed and actually do your homework or sleep the whole day. It's two wants, and our brain naturally chases after the easiest want, the want that you can do without any sort of trouble or hassle. We aren't naturally motivated by anything. We are naturally lazy. Humans are lazy naturally, because we chase after dopamine, anything easy, quickly accessible, nothing that you have to work for. Your brain doesn't want to work. Your body doesn't want to work. Nobody wants to work for anything. Everybody just wants it. And our brain craves for dopamine, so it doesn't want to work for it. It just wants it. And it finds the quickest way to that dopamine. And so, back on the subject with pain, it's really painful to go against your own mind when it wants something. At least for me it is. Pain is so demotivating. It further amplifies the temptation of me wanting to just stay in bed, because I know it's going to hurt for some reason. Why does it hurt when I go against something? Why does it hurt when I want to do something better for myself instead of wanting to do something that's going to hinder me? Well, that's because, like I said, our brain chases after the easiest thing. And so our body gives off these signals, these pain signals throughout. Our brain gives out these pain signals throughout our body. And it's basically your body telling you no. Pain comes in many different forms. Your body's either telling you something's wrong, or your body's telling you no. And when your brain wins over your body, you get these no signals, like, no, you shouldn't be doing that for yourself. Even though it's better if you do that, you want to do something easier for yourself. So no. Brain is keep telling you no, but your bodies keep telling you no, but your brain's telling you yes. Like you want to do this better for yourself because you know it's better. You know it's the thing that you should do. And so we have to just learn to deal with the pain, to just come to terms with it, just to know that it's going to be there. And to come to terms with pain, sometimes you have to make sacrifices through pain. And that's what I feel like I have to do now. I have to make a sacrifice. And this isn't just any ordinary sacrifice I'm trying to make. It's a big sacrifice. The sacrifice of love. Throughout all of my relationships and past experiences, I realized that for some reason, no matter what I do, I'm not easily loved. It's like I have to fight for somebody's love. And even when I succeed and I actually am loved, it's short-lived. I feel like the only person that loves me is me and God. Those are the only two people who love me. And I have to come to terms with that. I have to be like, that's enough. I have to know that that's enough. I want to be loved by someone else so bad, but if that ultimately isn't possible for some reason, this strange curse that I cannot be loved, so be it. So be it. I just have to learn to love myself and to love God, because God loves me. And that's that. No matter what I seem to do in a relationship or what they seem to do, I always am hurt by the relationship and I'm always left unloved. That's how it always ends. It always ends with me being unloved, and then we break apart. The relationship ends because I cannot be loved. Not me loving someone, because I give so much love, more than I ever even have in me. But I don't receive that love back, and I don't think I can receive that love back. I think I'm just destined and doomed, and that may not be the case. But as of right now, it's looking perfectly like that. It's looking so clearly like that. That's really one of the main reasons why I made this video as well. Because it looks like I'm gonna have to make a sacrifice to not be with anyone, not to inherently love someone. Like, I can love someone, but I cannot love someone to the point where I can be in a relationship with them, it seems like. As much as I want to, this might just have to be the sacrifice I have to make for myself. I can't keep chasing after love that isn't going to be brought to me. I'm not going to receive this love no matter what I do. So I think the only way I can be loved is if I learn to love myself, which right now I do love myself. I don't feel like I love myself enough. I feel like I love other people more than I love myself, and that's an issue. And I feel like until I can learn to love myself more than other people, I can't be with anyone. And I don't think that's because I can't love myself. I think that's how God's plan is structured for me. I think He doesn't want me to be in a relationship until I'm in a proper relationship with Him and myself. Right now, I don't feel like I have either. So it's just another lesson for me to better myself and to come to Him and to come to me. And that's where pain comes in. Pain in itself is the best teacher for me as of right now. Pain taught me to love myself more, and it continues. Today is October 22nd, 2025, as of recording this video. And yesterday, October 21st, 2025, was my birthday. Yesterday was also the saddest day of my entire life. And it's so funny how the day that I am supposed to celebrate the birth of me is the day that I am the lowest. The day that I received the most pain. The ultimate birthday gift was pain. And I'm going to use that pain to go forward. And I think pain should be used as a tool more than a weapon. Used to boost you instead of bring you down. I think we should soak up the pain and perceive it as something good, not something bad. Something to use instead of something to hurt. Because I'm in a great deal of pain and I don't know what to do with it. But now I know. Now I know. I didn't know what to do with it, but now I know. I'm going to use it to go forward. And I'm going to make the sacrifice. In my current situation, it all depends on the other person, whether I make the sacrifice or not. Because unfortunately, the relationship that I am in will be my last. I feel like I've reached the pinnacle of a connection with another person, and for that connection to be failing like it is now, I fear as though I just cannot be in a relationship. I cannot be loved. So the sacrifice would be for me to just simply not be in any more relationships, as much as I want to, because I will forever want to. I have so much love in my heart that I just want to give and give and give. But I cannot give all this love if I can't receive it back, because I've already tried that, and that just brought me low. Not too long ago, maybe about 2 months, maybe less than a month ago, I made a video about a person that I gave so much love to and didn't receive that love back. And I fear as though that's just going to be with every relationship I get into now. I feel as though I love too much, and too much to the point where nobody can really keep up with the amount. Either that, or I'm just not a lovable person. And as much as it hurts, it's just gonna have to be a sacrifice that I have to make. Maybe it won't. The situation I'm in right now can go either way. But I just hope that I don't have to make the sacrifice with never being in a relationship again. Because the one relationship I'm in right now is the last straw. It's the last straw. It's still the very last straw. After this, there is no more relationships. And then the sacrifice will be. The sacrifice will be. And I don't know, I just made this video because I just want to express that pain. Maybe too much for us to deal with, but what we can do with that pain can boost us. It may hurt, but at least get something out of the hurt that it gives. At least use that hurt, use that pain, and take it and revive yourself, better yourself, so that the pain doesn't happen again. And it may be an uncontrolled pain. It may be something that happened outside of your reach, outside of your ability to prevent it. Maybe that's just a pain that's destined to be. But even then, any type of pain that comes towards your way, you can still learn from it. We should learn from our pain, to grow from it, because it is too much to bear. We have to do something with it. It's too much for us to bear. For us to sit there in our own pain is to bring us down, but for us to use the pain and go forward with it is for us to grow. And pain is the final, ultimate option when it comes to growth. If you cannot come to terms to want to grow on your own without the need of pain, then that just might be what you need, is pain. And I feel like that's my lesson for now. That's my lesson. I feel like because I've been stuck in such a state where I could not grow at the rate that I should be growing with, I was taught pain. And that's the situation I'm in. Is pain as my teacher. If I cannot teach myself, if I cannot be self-taught to be self-improved, then let pain, the teacher of all, be the one to show me the path to success. And I don't want pain to continuously be the only teacher, because it's such a hurtful way to continue growing. So within all this pain that I'm feeling right now, it kind of boosts me to do things on my own. That's what I think it's doing to me right now. It's boosting me to do things on my own so I wouldn't have to experience it again. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. And like the last video I made, I hope the person that is in this situation that I mentioned before knows that as much pain as I'm in right now, like as much as this entire situation is doing to me, I'm just going to try to use it and to go forward and make the sacrifice. But that's all up to them watching this video. It's all up to them. Whether I make the sacrifice of pushing forward without another person, ruining my plans of having that relationship with somebody to build off one another, to continue together, that whole plan, that whole fantasy down the drain. Or for them to rather live that fantasy with me, for them to actually want to grow together, to make that dream come true that I've always had for 17 long years of searching. 17 long years of me searching for that person. And now that I finally found it, I didn't do right with that person. And this may well be my punishment for not doing right with that person. So, yeah, maybe that dream is gone, maybe it's not, it's all up to them. But anyway, I think that's going to conclude this video, and I will be uploading more on this channel, but thank everyone who is watching this video for watching, and remember that within any pain that you experience, take it and reimburse it as self-love, to want to improve yourself so that the pain can be less painful, so that you can improve from it, so that you can take it and do something with it with your life, so that you can grow.